her the dog cage girl. Her and her friend were leaving her parents' house one night. When she got into the car, her friend duct taped her wrists together. Then, a man named Matthew, who was driving the car, brought her back to his house in Phoenix. There, he held a gun to her head, and he threatened to pour acid on her young sister if she didn't cooperate or if she tried to escape. That night, she was raped by 4 to 5 adult men. For 42 days, she was held captive and she was threatened. Daily, she was forced to have sex with adult men. Sorry, this is hard. Another teen was at the mall. Her name was Melanie. She was with some friends. Her and her friends were there, and they met some guys. And these guys approached them. They looked nice. They were older, and they flirted with them. They exchanged phone numbers with them. Later on, Melanie and her friends were invited to their house. Before they could realize it, things got pretty bad. And these guys drove Melanie and her friend to California, back to Arizona, to confuse them of where they were. They ended up putting Melanie out on the street to sell herself. In 2005, there was a pimp that was in here in Phoenix that had 5 different girls working for him. They were between the ages of 11 to 17. There was padlock and bars so they couldn't escape. Here's another fact. The average age of a girl going into prostitution in Phoenix is just 13 years old. Do you remember being 13? What was your biggest fear? I know mine was nothing what these youth go through. And I say youth because the more I researched, the more I found out that girls are not the only ones that are victims to this. There's teen boys also, and their average age is between 11 to 13. Won't you help them? First, you might ask, how can I help them? Well, first, get on Twitter.